that log and throw it to the side. Yeah, you have to lift that log up. Destroy this apple tree. But trim it. Do a severe cut on it. Might not kill it all the way. Round it and come back. Yeah, baby. That's right. That wind that came in now. They said it was coming. It's gonna be a crazy wind too. Cut this thing on tape there or something, boss. But hey Vic, you're taking one. Come cut this one little one for me, Vic. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Get the little saw. Just cut it off that guideline. You don't even, maybe where that one piece cut goes over, you just cut it underneath that and just get it off that line for me. Oh man, mark coming off this big baby. This big baby. Alright. We'll get it cleaned up. We'll figure it out. Cut it back there. There we go. Alright. Now take and just whack that one little stub off right there. You can just throw that right there, it's fine. Yeah, right. No, you know what? I'm sorry. No, cut it back there. You see where that whole little piece there? Cut that piece off. Just that bottom, just in front of that big limb that's going up right there. Cut that side off. Do your do your undercut and then cut the top and it's done. Probably could use the pole saw if you need to. There you go. That's perfect. fun, boy. It's like slip and slide, baby. All these mushrooms. Alright. Slip and slide. Yes. Alright. Baby. Just pull myself up on this and tighten up. And just hope and pray that thing don't break. Snaps. Stuff just falling everywhere. There we go. Now we up there. Alright, you can get your green rope back now. Yeah, I'm done with it. I think we should be good because I'm almost certain I can get both of those to go out that way. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be watching out though, cause this tree, my goodness. He did. Oh yeah. Yeah, there they come, bo. Oh yeah. Don't break on my body up in here. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna have to rethrow this. I have to. Ain't no other way around it, cause I got all that stuff in the way. And if I don't get it, I ain't never gonna get it. I'll be fighting this a whole long time. Take a little bit more slack out of there. Throw it like you mean it, baby. Nope. Alright, a little bit less. There we go. There we go. Alright. Boy, Fernando G. They don't get any worse than this, sir. Yeah, guys, these trees right here are something else. I'm telling you. From the bottom, it looked like it was still pretty solid, and you'll see more as I climb this bad boy. But I'm telling you, the mushrooms, I hadn't seen one like this where the mushrooms grow all the way almost up to the top of it. And you constantly having to check. So a lot of what I was doing was really, I set my rope up, so I was planning on climbing for sure. And that was the only way to get in here anyways. Because the homeowner didn't want to pay for a lift or, the equipment and everything. So I gave him a price for just climbing and just cutting it down. And they were supposed to drop the cable line. They didn't drop it. You'll see it toward the end of this video what happened there. But that was no issue. Cable lines, one thing. We had the Duke Energy come out and drop the power lines. So it's just me fighting with this Decay and just deciding where I want to cut at and pretty much win or whatever, because it just was one of those trees you just didn't want to take a chance on. So again, a lot of your climbing on trees like this that are dead is somewhat of an inspection. I say inspection, but inspection. So you'll know what to expect if you were gonna drop it, or you get up here. If I got up here and it was too rotten, if I couldn't really feel the center with my tip of my saw, I wouldn't have attempted it. Or if I seen more like little stress fractures or cracks, since it had a lean toward the house, you can see it pretty much lean right there toward that unit. And so that's the only reason I didn't drop the thing, because I had too many neighboring trees that I would have killed and had to cut them down too. So I said, if I can just top it, and I can avoid damaging a whole lot of other trees, with the exception of the tree that's right below this tree. So this is pretty much what I'm gonna do here, and just climbing up this one and just work on getting this bad boy down. But this tree was interesting. Just stay tuned for this part. It might be like maybe part 3, part 4ish on this one. I don't know yet, but there's a few more series or parts to this series. So thanks as always for watching and stay tuned. Watch yourself, Vic. Get your saw, Vic. Cut it right there. Throw this. Yeah. Oh, I see. My bad. I couldn't see. I was looking dead at the tree. Okay, we got one more. So just watch out. You be ready to cut though, okay? Just stand back and be ready to cut. This probably gonna drop on that line too. Or if you pull it in front of it, you might not have to worry about it. Okay, just hold it right there. Huh? I know, I'm gonna cut it slow. I see it. got to scream at me, Vic. I can't hear a word you say up here. No, I'm gonna do this one first. Yeah. Let's see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut that one. I'm gonna let you pull it, cause we don't need much pull. But make sure when you pulling, you keep that pressure on, cause it's gonna. You got just like maybe about a 2-second window while it's falling to pull it off those lines. Okay. But I'll let you know. I'm gonna need this cut first, because after I cut this, I'm gonna go up there and we'll top that. So I'm probably gonna get you to send one rope up to me again for this top. No, the same rope. That same rope right there. Okay? But I need something to anchor to that's not attached to this, just in case, you know, cause it's dead in the mug up here. It's dead. Woo. Okay, buddy. Okay, you ready? Now the guys did a great job pulling, and I don't know if you caught on, most people who are in a situation like this, but the issue that happened here was where you can see it plain and clear that I didn't have it tied high enough to get the top tip to pull over. And at the time I didn't realize how dead this tree was or how alive it was, but as I'm climbing now I'm getting to see that it's still pretty solid. Although there's inches worth of decay and dead, but the inner workings of this oak tree is pretty solid. So that's what I ended up with here. So it
We'll
just,
get those
you
put
know,
back
it's
up.
one
I
of the
think we
issues
just
to
snatched
where
them off the house there.
I asked them to do the power lines and the
Shouldn't even hurt them.
cable lines, but the cables is always a lot easier to replace. And all it did was snatch it off the wall here, so we were able to just work a deal out with the homeowner. Um, and he just went ahead and put it up because it was really on him anyways. But I just, I had no choice. I wasn't gonna climb out on that limb. I didn't really want to leave the trunk too terribly much on this tree because I just didn't know what to expect. But
Hey
anyways,
Vic,
but
you gotta have to pull
stay
all
tuned
that
for
white
part
rope
2. You'll see these big
in
tops
a
come out this
ball
tree. It's
back
gonna be
here for me,
amazing.
okay?
Wait till you see
Because
these
I'm gonna
bad
cut this big
boys,
piece next.
especially with that wind blowing. Watch how hard the wind start blowing when I start to go and trying to drop them.
So put it in the ball back there behind the tree, like where that can is at. Put it about right in there. Make sure all the rope is that way for me, please. Do you have a ladder?